Welcome to Out Geeked, episode 4. And here we go. We got some reptiles here in front of us. Again, we're here opening more collector items. In this case, I have the 4 Ninja Turtles for Super 7.
Nice.
Super 7 Ultimate came up with new figures for Raphael, Leonardo, Michelangelo, and Donatello, famous Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, yeah, everybody knows who the Ninja Turtles are. They're classic.
Absolutely. Really just named after painters in the old Renaissance.
You know it.
Renaissance.
You know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Renaissance painters.
Yep.
But yeah, I grew up watching these 4 guys getting into trouble, fighting Shredder and learning martial arts by their dad, Mr. Splinter.
Oh, yeah.
Or Splitter?
Splinter.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, I mean, very cool detail action figures by Super 7 Ultimates. And we have Leonardo. They all have their own unique colors, which is really cool.
It is.
And we have Leonardo, the leader. We have the Goofy, the goofball, Mr. Michelangelo, the Brawn, Mr. Raphael, and the genius, Donatello. So really cool effects that they gave. They all have different colors, different color shells. We have Donatello's with his pole, and we got Raphael with his kunais, and Michelangelo with his really cool nunchucks, and they actually have little chains on them.
That's a nice attention to detail.
Yeah, really cool. They all came with their own pizza box.
Makes sense.
Which is really cool. The box and the display, really, really, really awesome. We have, I will place a link for these bad boys. I think they're each about $50 at the moment. They went down in price. And then we have Leonardo with his twin blade swords, which is really cool, or katanas. Just really good job. I love the Ninja Turtles. I love their gadgets. I love what they're all about. Hidden in the shadows.
Yep.
I watched all the movies that recently came out. The most recent one, which is a really new type of animation.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for it a while back.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It was just different. It was different. It was a really good animated Ninja Turtle movie. A really different take on teenagers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I think they each new they're out a lot in Nickelodeon.
Yes, they are.
They're new. There's just different takes on the Ninja Turtles, which is pretty cool. I haven't watched them all. I've watched the originals, obviously, and I've watched the most recent live action movies and animated movies. But I'm sure there's a lot, like a whole like the Spider-Verse kind of movies or multiverse.
Like, for example, the one that introduced me to Ninja Turtles was the 2003 Ninja Turtle show. I'm pretty sure it's just called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't think there's a different name. But it was 2003. It was like, people call it, it wasn't like an edgier version. It was just more action-packed. It was like serious, like a Teen Titans kind of feel to it. I liked it, and that introduced me to the Ninja Turtles. I'm more of a casual Ninja Turtle fan. I watched the movies. I watched the older movies. I have to sit down and watch the original show eventually. I like it.
So all these came with another head with a different facial expression. They all did. They all have their own different head. Also, they have different handstands or gestures, so you can switch them. There's about probably 5 sets. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of kunais, ninja stars, other swords. There's a whole bunch of weapons on this on the box that they came in. Again, we're not afraid to take them out of the boxes, just to show it to you guys. So you guys, if you guys don't want to take them out of the box, at least you can appreciate see them or seeing them in this video outside the box. We're not afraid to take them out or losing that extra 10% or 20% increment throughout the years because I opened the box. So I want to show it to you guys. This is what this channel is all about. Yeah,
and they look nice. I mean, toys are meant to be played with, displayed, and they're very nicely detailed.
Yeah, their shells are very detailed. Some of them even have like
cuts and stuff.
Slashes. So it's
they've been battle hardened by front price. They look like shredder cuts.
Yeah, very, very awesome Ninja Turtles. It's actually the first time I take them out of the box. I purchased these for my son, so I just took them out just now to do this video, and I'm very happy I opened them. They're very detailed. Even if you see the belts is actually, it's not plastic, it's actually leather.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually leather.
Nice.
Yeah, it's actually leather. It's not plastic. So they really took their time on crafting these and making them for collectors like you and I.
Oh yeah, I like it.
So yeah, very good. I'm very happy. I've seen that there's Funko Pops on these Ninja Turtles and also like on their mobile, or their turtle mobile.
Yeah, the turtle van.
Turtle van, yeah.
I know. My friend of mine is a big Ninja Turtles fan. I'm pretty sure he's gonna love to see this video.
Oh yeah, I love these guys. Part of my childhood is that I was growing up, pizza time, you know, with the whole Domino's pizza box from the the 1992, 93 Ninja Turtle movies. That's when it all started, live action also. So that was very interesting. You see them now though, it's a little corny, but
but can't go wrong with corniness.
No, and it was, it was a long time ago, so they have definitely come with CGI. They have come a long way. But really cool. I believe they're on Netflix, all those movies. So sometimes I watch them with the kids and then try to show them, hey, this is what Daddy used to watch when he was little.
Yeah.
So I think actually my son, he's really fond of Donatello. He likes Donatello a lot. Donatello fan. Yep. That I told him, Dad, growing up, he was a Raphael fan. And my brother was always a Michelangelo, the fun guy fan, Leonardo, I don't think none of my I'm sure there's they love Leonardo, obviously the leader, right?
Yes.
So sure there's a lot of fans, but I'm surprised he likes Donatello, the genius, which hopefully he'll become a genius.
He might be.
So Donatello, I liked Raphael, and my brother liked Michelangelo.
And then as for me, like I said, I was more of a casual Ninja Turtle fan. When I watched the 2003 show, I would say Leonardo was my favorite. Michelangelo, Raphael, and Donatello were all cool, but the two katanas were just awesome. And seeing him fighting Shredder in that cartoon was just amazing. Like, I had no knowledge of Ninja Turtles, but they still kept me hooked to see it from the beginning to the end. And I do plan on traveling back to see the original one day.
There's a show on Netflix called, I think, The Toys That Made Us. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
I heard of it.
I think that's the title of it. And it shows Transformers, it shows Ninja Turtles, and pretty much toys that we have, grown with. So it's it's a really good show. I watched a few episodes of those, especially the ones that I was more interested in, like the Ninja Turtles and the Transformers.
Yeah, I gotta watch that show. I heard of the show. I thought about watching it. Just too fun. I know it's saying I'm too lazy to watch a show. It just sounds so crazy. I just don't want to sit down and watch it.
Yeah, it's the documentary type, so it's different. But no regrets. I will have the links for these Ninja Turtles on this video, underneath the video, so you guys could get them.
I might actually get one.
Yeah, they're very affordable. They went down in price. I believe they're now at $45 or $50. They used to be a lot higher. These ones I bought when they were pretty much out new. And I lost some money on it, but I'm happy for them. I bought them for my kid, so You know, it was his first birthday party, and it was Ninja Turtle themed. So I got him that. It was pretty cool because we had some pizza also.
Yeah, makes sense. You gotta have a Ninja Turtle party. You gotta have pizza.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is kind of odd, right? Turtles eating pizza, but
well, they were teenagers, cool. You know.
Yeah.
What would they know?
But yeah, so tell me a little bit about your, which is really cool, especially that realistic looking one.
Yeah, so this is the Spinosaurus. This version is the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus, the star of the controversial movie where it killed the Tyrannosaurus Rex. People were crying about it. It killed the star of the movie. At first, as a kid, I was disappointed, but when I saw them, when I was watching the movie, and days later, I was like, I kind of like how it looks. It's kind of a cool looking dinosaur. It's not screen accurate. The screen one is dark and with red. This one's obviously gray with purple instead of the red. I love the Spinosaurus. It's one of my favorite dinosaurs. It represents the era when I was a kid that all I could think about was dinosaurs, like late 90s, early 2000s. And then here is the Paleo-Accurate Spinosaurus. This is what the Spinosaurus actually looked like in real life compared to its Hollywood version. I brought it out just to show the difference between the InGen version. InGen is the people that cloned the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. And I brought the real world equivalent of the Spinosaurus. I prefer the Hollywood version. I know somebody's like, well, it's not scientifically accurate and stuff. As Dr. Wu says in Jurassic World, nothing in Jurassic Park is natural. And I love the design of the Hollywood Spinosaurus. I had this one as a kid. It's not the one originally I had as a kid. A sad story is I put my Spinosaurus in a box and gave it away accidentally. It wasn't supposed to be in that box. I went back home after seeing Jurassic World. I was like super excited. I was like, oh, cool. I got to buy some Jurassic World stuff. I know I have some in my mom's house. Went to the basement, opened that box. It wasn't there. Luckily for me, I found it in a toy convention last year, only $10. I got to replace the batteries because if you press the sail on her back, it'll swing the arms. And if you press the scar, she'll make a roar. Jurassic Park 3, even though it's probably one of the worst movies of the franchise, I actually do enjoy it. Despite its controversies of killing the quote-unquote star of the franchise, I love the monster that is the Spinosaurus in the franchise. And then as the Paleo-Accurate toy, it was a Christmas gift from last year from my mom. You know that I love the Spinosaurus. And I was like, I need to have an Paleo-Accurate Spinosaurus in my shelf as well, next to the Jurassic Park one. Very nicely detailed. The stumpy little legs, the big claws.
I swear, you took that out of the box, and I swear I thought you had a pit lizard in your hands.
Much, yeah.
And I thought you were coming, throwing it at me or something.
No.
It looks so realistic up front. It's crazy.
It was in Amazon. I forgot the brand from Amazon. It came with a box. It came with a little booklet describing the creature. That's a nice toy. I liked it. And I was like, I got to get one, have it standing next to the Hollywood version of the monster. Great toy. Love the Jurassic Park franchise. I was hoping that the Spino will show up in the recent movies, but it's only alluded that it's in the new parks. It's not really shown in the new parks because the big controversy that he killed the T-Rex in that movie. So they're trying to avoid that controversy again.
I didn't really care. I loved all the movies. Yeah. I mean, I loved 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then the 1, 2, 3 new ones.
Yeah.
That came after that. And
I agree with you.
I loved all of them. I mean, I didn't care that he did kill a T-Rex.
Yeah.
But I loved all those movies. They're really iconic. Since I was little, I always wanted to get one of those fossils with the claws. Mm-hmm. For the Velociraptor
that's
claws.
a good one right there.
Oh.
And then, like my friend Al said, they're great movies. The first one and Jurassic World are my favorites. I'll say my third favorite will be the third Jurassic Park, and then Lost World. Dominion was, I don't talk about Dominion. And then Fallen Kingdom was pretty good too. But as the Jurassic Park franchise grew on, they're more like this. They're not supposed to be scientifically accurate. They're yet again, you got to remember in universe they are genetically designed for entertainment, for our entertainment. They build them more dangerous looking, more all like not compared to the real world adaptation. Because if these two would have met in the wild, the engine Hollywood Jurassic Park Spino would destroy the real one.
Easy there.
It would. Yeah. I mean,
we don't want no battles here on the comments.
I mean, I gotta remind people that the Jurassic Park dinosaurs are not supposed to be scientifically accurate. So I had somebody tell me that, and they're like, "Oh, you shouldn't like Jurassic Park. They're not scientifically accurate." I'm like, I know, they're clones. They're not natural.
He was mixed with raptor, right?
This one,
Velociraptor.
This one, the Spinosaurus was not the first hybrid experiment. It is implied that it probably has some extra dinosaur DNA.
Okay, it wasn't the other one.
The one you're thinking of is the Indominus Rex.
Indominus Rex. Mm-hmm. That's it. Yeah.
Like the Dr. Wu was experimenting in Isla Sorna, and then it is implied that he was genetically enhanced this Spinosaur to be a T-Rex killer, because it pretty much all it does is hunt T-Rexes in an island. And I'm pretty sure after getting some information on the Spino, he probably decided to build the Scorpius Rex and then the Indominus Rex afterwards. They're all abominations, they're all clones, and they're all just experimenting because of one man's ignorance because he wanted to play God. Mm-hmm. And I like the idea of Jurassic Park. It's just sometimes just because we can do it, we shouldn't do it. And I like that idea. It was a good movie, good franchise. I hope after Dominion stumble, I hope they make some other movies. Because did you see Dominion?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't care much for that one.
Yeah, that's the latest one, mm-hmm. right?
Yeah, it's the latest one.
Yeah, the whole plot with the girl and stuff, kind of like, and then they're trying to make them mm-hmm. like battle ready. It's kind of like,
yeah. And then my problem is, I can't believe I was bored of a dinosaur fight. The final fight was so boring, and I was like, I can't believe I'm bored in the dinosaur fight.
Was that dinosaur blind? The one with the big long mm-hmm. nails?
It was.
Do you know the name of that?
The 𝐟𝐨𝐫𝐿𝐵𝐿.
What?
𝐿𝐵𝐿𝐵𝐿.
I'm like, where the hell did they get that from? Like, I've never seen that dinosaur ever. It's just long, sharp. It reminded me of like Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, pretty much that's how they treated it. I like how the 𝐿𝐵𝐿𝐵𝐿 was in the movie. It's a dinosaur that, if I recall, was discovered in China. I could be wrong. If you've discovered a dinosaur, you named it. I'm pretty sure it means something. I'm not 100% sure what 𝐿𝐵𝐿𝐵𝐿 means, but it was cool to see it in the movie. I like how Jurassic Park just introduced not so popular dinosaurs into the world, the media, because honestly, if you show a picture to a 𝐿𝐵𝐿𝐵𝐿 to a kid that wasn't into dinosaurs, they won't know what that is.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think it's cool because, again, I was like, what the hell is that?
Yep.
So it makes you wonder, is that a real dinosaur? And you go and look for it and learn about it.
Yeah, like Jurassic Park is a stepping stone to like the dinosaur world, and you could just like, that's why I brought both versions of the cloned engine version, the Hollywood version, and then the realistic version, where you could see the two differences. Both are appreciated. I love both of the designs. I wish I've changed the batteries before recording, because I used to love playing with this toy as a kid. Yet again, not this one exactly, as my original was lost growing up, but I used to love playing with this one. I used to reenact the controversial scene with the Spinosaurus snapping the T-Rex's head in some of the toys. I'm pretty sure somebody in my neighborhood wasn't happy with that. But dinosaurs in general, I used to love dinosaurs growing up. They're one of my favorite things. And then the Spino represents me, my young childhood of loving dinosaurs only. That's all I would have talked about as a kid. And it's kind of cool seeing that the Ninja Turtles standing next to these guys. Both are I could see both fighting underneath a sewer.
Yeah,
because that'd be perfect.
Big crocodile. Didn't they? No, well, there is a crocodile mutant that they fight.
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
I think it was Leatherback. I believe. I
yep.
remember playing the game once, the arcade game.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
Big cowboy hat. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, no, absolutely. No, those replicas are really cool. Again, you took that out, and I thought you had like a pet lizard, and show it to me. I actually don't like reptiles, to be honest. Like, I detest snakes. Yeah, crocodiles I don't like. The only reptile really I like is turtles.
Yeah, turtles are cool.
That's about it. I can't take frogs either. They just creepy.
Yeah, I like looking at them, but I won't touch it. I'll touch a frog, but I won't like hold on to it too long because it's too slimy.
Yeah. That's pretty much that reptile skin.
And then both are Jurassic Park and Ninja Turtles are classic movie franchises in general.
Yeah, they just keep feeding us the same thing almost, but in a different story. Yeah, different light. Yep.
And
exactly.
Real quick, because I skipped the part of the details of the toys. You can see the Paleo-Accurate Spino has the dorsal fin on its tail, the sail back, moving jaws up and down. It has the stumpy little legs because recently in 2002, scientists believed that it was more lower to the ground because it has to be more water buoyant because the Spino was
looks like it could be quick too.
It could have been. It's pretty much, imagine just a 50-foot long gator. Spinosaurus was discovered in Egypt. Unfortunately, the very first skeleton of the Spinosaurus was destroyed in World War II, so that's why the dinosaur has a lot of confusion throughout the years. That's why in 2001, we thought it was more of like a T-Rex, but just with a sail. But as through the years, we discovered it's more like a gator, mostly on fours. Still vicious nonetheless. The Jurassic Park one will still be my favorite version. I wish they bring it back in recent Jurassic Park movies, but slowly but surely it's kind of getting back to recognition. Nostalgia for 2001, Jurassic Park 3 is slowly coming back, so we might see it one day.
Yeah. Hey, bring it back, Hollywood.
Yeah, bring it back. I mean, too bad that it killed a T-Rex. Grow up already. No, I'm a T-Rex fan myself. As a kid, I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah, I like velociraptors, I like triceratops, and I like the pterodactyl.
Yeah, pterodactyls are cool. Pterodactyls, Spinosaurus, Tyrannosaurus, Allosaurus, and the velociraptors are pretty much my favorites.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I always wanted to have one of those fossil claws. Those are really cool.
Yeah.
And then actually, when I was little, I had a project to find a fossil and actually found a little like clamshell fossil.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we went to the beach and tried to look around the rocks, and we were trying to find some kind of fossil. So we did find a rock where there was a fossil, and embedded there was a like a clamshell in it. So it was pretty cool.
That is nice.
Yeah.
I have like a box full of some fossils. One day, that's another story because it's mostly just about toys. I have a bunch of fossils. That could be another section one day, but this is more of a toy channel. I do plan on bringing the other Jurassic Park toys. I figure I'll bring my favorites. I do have another Spinosaurus. It's a bigger one. Honestly, it's this big. It should have. Next time I'll bring it with the Ninja Turtles. The Ninja Turtles would literally have to stand on top of each other to be the same size for it. I have the Tyrannosaurus from Jurassic Park. I have the Raptors. I have the Dilophosaur. Jurassic Park has some iconic dinosaur designs. Though they may not be scientifically accurate, they're awesome. They're very beautiful and iconic. And you could still appreciate the scientifically accurate, but the Hollywood versions, just as good, maybe even better, because remember, this is entertainment. And then as for the Ninja Turtles, I had never seen such detailed Ninja Turtle toys before.
Yeah, me either. I mean, it's just really cool. They have their own facial expressions, their own shell colors, even skin colors. Or some of them are dark green, lighter green. They did a really good job on catching all the details on their faces, on scars, on their shells. We got like real wood for their weapons. We got chains. Obviously not real blades.
Obviously not.
For the katanas, but and for the kunais. All right.
I believe it's kunai.
Yeah. Or no, not kunai. Forgot the name of it. Kunai is it's like more of a sharper little blade.
The pokey sticks.
Yeah. So, but yeah, this is episode 4, man.
Yeah. Then I'm probably gonna give a picture. I have a picture of the bigger Spinosaur. I'll give it to the editor, or maybe she can post it up on the video eventually.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are getting pretty much a raw video as we talk about it. It's the first time us getting together and talking about these specific items. So you guys getting non-scripted, just video here talking about what we think about these.
Yeah. And then in the more due time, we'll get some more edit videos. We'll have better quality in it. But we appreciate you guys hanging on in our first 4 episodes. More great episodes to come.
Yeah. So follow our social media links, which I will drop them right here. Yeah. Also, please give us a thumbs up, like our video, and subscribe and comment. Any comments, any ideas, any figure art you want us to look at, or any models you want us to build. Remember, we're escaping the stock market videos,
the realism
of the world. We're just escaping it completely. No financial videos here. Just relax, enjoy life, and enjoy what you have. This is again our art, right?
Yep,
this is our generation art.
And then as for these toys descriptions, this is currently not available in stores, so typically eBay is probably your best bet. And Amazon is where you could get this one. Just links and descriptions will be available below if you're interested in purchasing these toys.
Absolutely. And remember, geek out.
Geek out.